Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Echoes of Aetheria. So, how was your first command?
It does not come naturally to me. I'm grateful to have such strong allies.
Odd. One would think you'd be a fine leader. I think you did great.
I will admit, the ability to manipulate minds is coercion. Leadership is a completely different matter. I will have to get used to not using my empathetic crutch.
Good point. Then again, there's the matter of how you've inspired a portion of Sayuni to follow you in defect. Seems you've landed the leadership gig regardless.
Yes. It is frightening. So many of these people are depending on me.
Yeah, they are. As am I. We're both defected patriots now, Soha. You can lean on me anytime you want, but you have to become the new face of Sayuna. I'll need to lean on you as well.
Dear Lucian. Yes, I'll summon the strength. Thank you for your faith in me.
Ingrid levels up! Pyroclasm shoots a large cone of fire into the enemy army. I approve. That sounds great. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Instead of Poison Rain. Pyroclasm. Oh, it hits I guess you would say a row or a column, because when you're in combat, because of the way the angle is. Anyway, you can see where it hits. Damage, chance to burn. Down for that. Let's do that. That's very interesting, because to a much, much, much smaller extent, I feel the same way. I'm not your commander or anything, but I do feel a sense of leadership. I have to, put things out on the channel for all of you to watch them. I have to do my best. I have to make sure the quality is good. You all depend on getting the videos. And, so like I said, to a very small, just abstract sense, I feel a little bit of that feeling as well. That I have to perform for all of you. So like I said, it's nowhere near the same thing what they're going through, but hopefully you get the analogy that I'm trying to go for. If not, then I apologize. Okay, something we're going to be doing this episode is, I was told in the comments, this would be a little while ago now, but I read a comment, somebody that's playing along, that the optional dungeons, I figured it was just to go back and get, EXP, but I was told that it's almost completely new, that you can get new treasures in the optional dungeon, the Wamalash jungle that's got the blue flag. That you can get optional treasures, that even we can get platina there, which would be great to make stuff with. So I feel like we should do the optional go back through now. So we're going to be doing that this episode, see what all we can find.
Lucian, I made a breakthrough on this sword.
Oh yeah? Ready for me to swing it around yet?
Easy, Sparky. We're far, far from it. This thing needs its power source completely replaced. Good news is, Kesh here knows a bit about the power source and about Aetherium itself. Long and short of it, this great sword is an extremely advanced model requiring a specific power source we definitely don't have access to. But I might be able to work with really basic Aetherium soon.
Ingrid, you seem to be fascinated by this stuff.
Well, Lucian, think about it. Alexi's covered head to toe in this kind of gear, with a unique power source that only the top ranks of Verdia have access to. Unlocking the secrets of this sword helps uncover the agenda of those pulling your father's strings.
Makes sense.
It's good to see you again, Lucian.
Agreed. It's still surreal to me. I never in a million years thought you and I would be where we are now. Master Kesh and I, fighting side by side.
Come now, you give me far too much credit. You mustn't put others on such a pedestal, even your mentors.
So, I wanted to ask about the Gondwana Federation. You're their liaison of sorts, right? Doesn't joining us put the Federation in Verdia's crosshairs?
That would be rather rash of me, hmm? No, it does not yet. I'm merely an ambassador. Lady Zara is the Federation's head of state. For the time being, anyway.
I see. How'd you get that gig, anyway? Gondwanas are so secretive.
That is a long story, boy. However, certain events still lead me to be bonded by a blood pact with their ruling faction. They do like to stay isolated from the human world, so I'm happy to act as their buffer.
Interesting. Any reason why you're doing this for them?
I owe them a great debt. One that can never be repaid.
Wonder what that is. And Skandar levels up. Feral Frenzy. Skandar attacks continuously until a miss. Leaves Iskandar winded longer than normal. Cash levels up. Grandmaster's Boon. Grants the party a large amount of TP and readiness. Kesh is unable to act for 2 turns. So he gives them his boon, Grandmaster. But it just leaves him completely winded. That's cool, I like this.
Before you go, let me extend an offer to help train you. I can bring us to an arena where we can sharpen and advance our skills. Maybe even win a few trinkets for our trouble.
Ooh?
Talk to me at home base anytime to travel to the arena.
Yes. Yes. That sounds like a lot of fun. Alright, first things first. Before I forget, we're gonna head to the optional dungeon. Then we'll do that. Very excited. Excited to see how that works. Okay. Don't have any. Alright, that's fine. We'll work on it. Pharaoh Frenzy sounds like a lot of fun. So we're taking it. So what I'm going to assume is every swing, the chance of him hitting goes down till he misses. Chance to continue attacking. What do we have here? The Stagger Kidney Shot. I'm a fan of that. I like that. I like Stealth. I don't use Hunter's Mark as much as I probably should. So I'm going to put the points into Pharaoh Frenzy. That sounds like a lot of fun. Grandmaster's Boon. I would love to have that. Once they're in for their next attack, and secondary buffs have a double chance to land. I took that for Soha. I like that. Stance, increase agility, evade, lower vitality. Increase vitality, lower agility. I like having Grandmaster's Boon as just like a, bonus to ally readiness, power up time. Just as a just-in-case move. Alright, looks good. Let's get out of here. I believe those were the last people we needed to talk to. Way up here. Let's get going. Okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go into the Wamalash jungle on normal. Alright, let's look for stuff. Enemy! That's a lot. Where all the enemies come from? Stealth? Because it doesn't take that long. Let's go. Kind of want to see the Grandmaster's Boon just to see what it's like. No, let's do it. Now's a good time. So that takes a while to charge up for him to do that. Pyroclasm takes 3. It'd be really nice to have for that middle row of the worms, but since we don't have that, let's start firing. In the back! Okay, next. So yeah, stay resolute. Forgot I made Lucian pretty defensive. This dragonfly. Cendril. It takes 4 TP for Feral Frenzy, though. Gotta be dedicated. Oh, so close. Coup de Grace also cost 4. Expensive, but I assume the damage would be very impressive. Double attack. Man, that takes a long time for Grandmaster's Boon. They were not joking about that. Alright, we're gonna defend. Because I want to see this go off. Bloodsuck. So close. That's a really long time. Now we know. Grandmaster's Boon. It just maxed out TP, which, as we now know, is 10. He's done for a few turns. Jeez, though. You get a ton of TP for everybody else to use and go crazy. Now, as much as I would like to see Feral Frenzy, instead, I really want to see Pyroclasm. Right there. Burn! Not bad damage. It'd be more if I put some more points into it. You can die. Grandmaster's Boon is pretty cool. Although I won't get to really see it, we'll do Feral Frenzy. Swing, swing, swing. Dodged. He got, what, 3 good swings in there? So we just give him as much hit as we possibly can and go nuts with Feral Frenzy. Oh yeah, look, there's a new treasure chest. LB, that's cool. Alright, neat. I forget because I haven't got to record this in a little while. I forget who told me. I think it was Maze told me about it. Thank you very much. And if that isn't who told me about it, then whoever did actually tell me about it, thank you very much. Let's go, Cash! That was a crit. Impressive damage, but that was a crit. In the back. You're next. Thankfully, the enemies don't seem as, Oh yeah, do that. Shadow Blast! Don't seem any more difficult, so unfortunately we're not going to get a lot of EXP, but we're here for the stuff. So that's okay. Dead. Yeah, see, I don't even think we got a point of EXP. That's okay, though. That's fine. Again, we're here for stuff. Yeah, look, there's a green treasure chest. Right now we just start taking these enemies out. One in the middle. It's a can. Dragonfly in the back. Backstab you. Slowly but surely, we can cut through all the enemies. And the enemies can't do near enough to cause us to sweat, so... I think it's so cool that we have Master Kesh with us. Yeah, not even a point of EXP. Probably would have been better if we showed up, you know, here sooner. Rather than where we are now, but... Blast. Why don't we just swing? That was a critical. Take that. Oh, not quite. Thought that may kill. Oh well, bye. Right there. Dead. Oh! A few people got a point of EXP. The problem is, I gotta remember where... how to get to all the treasures, because we haven't been here in a while. Oh, it turned around. Just go down the line. And then Shadow Blast. Make sure we catch both in the blast. The damage part of the blast, I should say. There we go. Easy. Move on. Let's see what we can find. No, this just leads us over here. Lost interest. This is back to... Oh. I was trying to get back in. Oh well. Once we clear these enemies out, I don't think they'll come back, which is good. Jeez, Lucian. No mercy on that one. And Shadow Blast. Oh, close. Dead. Because this is where, yeah, there's that ladder. At least we can get through the fights really quick. And again, if I'd done this earlier, I'd remember where everything is better. It seems like the treasure chests are kind of around the same area where they were before. Here's one. I'm just gonna make sure you die. And now we know how the rest of this fight goes. there. Okay. Contained lightning. Is that an augment? It is. Attacks inflict blind, resist lightning damage on armor. So if you put it on the weapon, you have a chance to blind with it. If you put it on armor, you resist lightning damage. I like that. I like the armor part. Because it's funny. It's a steel cuirass that, instead of conducting lightning, it resists lightning. That's really cool. I wonder if you could just run the optional one once, or can you like keep coming back and getting stuff? You know, maybe not, you know, that level of stuff, but, you know, still get some additional things. I wonder. It'll be something I kind of try on my own. Blast. Got stuck there. It'll be something I try on my own, just to save some time. And then if I end up, if it ends up being to where I do get different stuff, I'll make a note of some of the stuff that I get, and we can go from there. Fisherman again. Go. And dead. I do like that we can at least do it one more time and get some additional stuff. Like, I think that's really handy. You know, so if you're having a tough time, you can try to get some additional augments to help you, some additional maybe equipment, or at least stuff to make equipment. I like how that worked last time, so we're going to do that again. Actually, I'm going to change it up slightly. Dead. Alright. Head down here. Whee. Okay. Aha! I'm gonna have to fight it when I come back. Ah, enemy. See what's in this treasure chest. Poison, bleed. We're just all shades of dead, so I'm gonna do this. Shoot. See? Told you. And Shadow Blast. No money. Alright, let's see what's in here. 136 cash! There's money. That's okay. I'd rather have an item than that amount of cash. Even though the enemies here aren't giving much money. So... I don't know, that kind of makes me think that we can repeat this. To some degree. That's that path over there. Again, sorry that I don't remember how to get through this place extremely well. Or we could get, you know, we could be through with this fairly quickly. And if you can keep getting stuff after, I don't know, the second run, you should have the place down pretty well. And you can just quickly get through it and gather more stuff for yourself. Especially if you're having problems. I mean, the boss fight with the Lexi was extremely tough. Plus, we have the arena to check out, so we have a lot of stuff we can do before we go on. We can make new equipment. We can see if these treasure chests reappear. We can try out the arena. Some of that stuff I'll do off screen. The arena I won't. We'll be doing that next episode, giving that a try. But just know you can go back here and grab stuff. Let's look over here. Just know you're gonna have to fight your way through. But again, these battles don't take that long. I wonder if on different difficulty levels you get better stuff. That's my only question right now. The reason I asked that question is because if that's the case, I wouldn't mind trying out these fights in a more difficult, just to see. Oh wow, took damage as well. Huh, I thought only the ones at the initial blast took damage. Okay, that changes. Hey, a diamond fragment. That's nice. Enemy drops will be something you can look forward to as well. Anyway, to finish my thought, I wonder if on higher difficulty levels you get better stuff. Or a chance to get better stuff. If that's the case, I'd be willing to try. For these optional dungeons, not for the rest of the game. Normal's been pretty good so far. The bosses have been challenging. The main fights have been enough to make me think a little bit. And I assume it's only going to get more tough, so. And dead. Good stuff. Alright, kind of a short episode, but I'm just going to go through the rest of this place. I just wanted to talk about these things, kind of show off that, hey, you can get new stuff, and it could be pretty good. And that's the end here. I feel like I missed things. Well, anyway, I'm going to go back through and try to grab treasure chests and see what all I get. I'll make some notes on some of the things that I grab. And until the next episode, where we'll try the arena, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.